The UK has often been a testing ground for new, innovative ride systems. You got a prototype dive coaster, prototype drop track coaster, flying coaster, not this I'm gonna bleep that. I don't really like swearing, but this just winds me up. Anyway, back to the point of the video, and that is because it has been recently announced that a new, innovative ride system is coming to the UK. And thus far, there's no real knowledge as to where it could go, so I'll explore the options, as well as explain a bit about what has gone down my back? Is that this thing again? Anyway, as I was saying, there's no real knowledge as to where this could go, so I'll explore the options and give some reasons as to why I think it might go to certain places or theme parks. I'll also explain a little bit as to what this new ride system is, so if that's not worth a subscribe, I don't know what is. So click it. Please. I've really forgot my manners there. Now on to the new technology, and it has been said that this could open as soon as next year. But what is the new ride tech? I hear you ask. I need to stop doing that because obviously I'm just talking to a camera. I can't hear So SimWorks, a company known for developing innovative ride systems, I believe they're based in like Birmingham or something, and they're responsible for groundbreaking rides such as Jurassic Pier at Clacton Pier. Don't know why I'm mocking it, I like the ride. Anyway, let me find what they said about the new ride system and I'll read it out for you. Where the hell is it? It had like a paragraph on it. Bear with. Here we go, and looking at the key features for this new ride system, the main one that it's bringing to the table is that it's very immersive and it includes show scenes similar to what you'll get on a dark ride, so it enables you to feel real peril, or at least simulate it, in a way that you can have screens around you, 4D effects, and you'll almost be on like a turntable that enables real motion. And looking into the technology, the main thing that it brings to the table is that the ride system acts in a similar way to a modern dark ride, in that it simulates real peril, simulates the show sequences, and immerses you through screens that are around you, full range of motions for the boat. It's not just floating along water, you can shake around a bit and simulate real crazy experiences. Did I mention that it's immersive? Now you lucky lot, I've picked the top 4 places that I believe it could go, or at least is most likely to go. I don't make the decisions. And the first place being Flamingo Land in Yorkshire, and that is because the river ride, or whatever it's called, over at the back of the park, which is probably their largest scale attraction, has been closed for the majority, I think all of this season. Yes, quick fact check, it's been closed for all of this season and the majority of last season. For an upgrade, I assume, it would take a lot to remove such a large scale attraction, and probably the most permanent seeming attraction at the park, as most of the roller coasters aren't so heavily themed, and them being the other main attractions, this is genuinely on such a bigger scale. Also, Flamingo Land is the theme park in the UK that is in most need of new investment. When you look at what the park has installed recently, you've only had 6 in the last 10 years added to the park in terms of a large scale investment, e-ticket ride, so to speak. And with the river ride being such a huge popular attraction with potential large throughput, this would be the best opportunity for Flamingo Land to market a massive addition to the park. And also it would lend itself quite nicely to this ride system, as towards the top of the drop, there is a large indoor section / tunnel that leads up to the main drop. This could be perfect for an immersive show scene to build up anticipation for the large drop. You could have animal encounters simulated around you and really build up the peril before you get soaked.
Oh my god!
So I kind of hope it goes to Flamingo Land. Other than that, Chessington World of Adventures also has a popular water ride called Tiger Rock, previously Dragon Falls, previously something else. And Tiger Rock, again, is one of the biggest attractions at Chessington. It encapsulates a whole area in Land of the Tiger, and it's been closed all summer. So a real lost opportunity for Chessington having this ride closed all summer, as it is such a high capacity and popular ride. And in terms of adding a show scene to the ride, you do have the indoor tunnel where you've got the tiger sequence where it lights up after the first drop where you go through the caves. That would be perfect to have some sort of show scene in there. However, I would say that that's unlikely because it would be a large project. In terms of construction, you'd have to think of the tigers that inhabit that area now. And I don't think Chessington can afford to have that ride closed for much longer, especially the amount of time that it'd take to implement such a large upgrade to the ride. Plus the existing layout is custom built for the area, so it would take such a massive overhaul to bring this to the park. You'd have such tight margins to work with in terms of fitting this addition to the ride. It's probably not that likely. Moving on though, about 20 miles east of Chessington World of Adventures to Thorpe Park, and I'd just get rid of Rumba, stick it there. Rumba Rapids is rubbish, I'm sorry. I know that there's so many people out there that love the ride, and I'll be honest, when I go to Thorpe Park with my friends, I always give it a ride, and I do miss it when it's closed because it's tranquil, it's a nice time to sit down, you can have a laugh with your friends, and most importantly, it's got a short queue. You're even waiting half hour for flying fish on a summer's day. But most importantly, it is a large space around Rumba Rapids, so compared to Tiger Rock, it would be an easy implementation. And selfishly, Thorpe Park's my home park, so just stick it there. I'm gonna mention Valhalla at Blackpool Pleasure Beach because it's not gonna happen, but imagine if you used this to add more show scenes to Valhalla and upgraded it to be actually reliable. That'd be so good, wouldn't it? But I'm gonna move on to my real point. That was just an honourable mention. Alton Towers have recently closed the Alton Towers dungeons. Now that is already a boat ride that encompasses a lot of show scenes. This is a new technology that enables upgraded and more immersive show scenes. So I don't think it makes sense to put it there. I'm joking, of course. I think this would be the most interesting use of this ride system. The Alton Towers Dungeons, it's, as I mentioned, an indoor boat ride. It has an immersive story, an original story that can be facilitated by an upgraded ride system. Imagine being able to use this new technology to direct the guests in the direction of the show scenes with more range of motions to tell the story. It will be multi-sensory, you'll have the visuals, both screens and physical effects, and using the smells alongside it, it will feel like you're really in the story, and it could provide almost the same level of immersion as something like Pirates of the Caribbean at Shanghai Disneyland. Not quite to the same level. It could be a real immersive multi-sensory experience. Come into the UK, come into the UK's biggest theme park resort in Alton Towers, and bring something almost on the level, or at least similar in what it presents to Shanghai Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean. Something that we've not seen in the UK, and Alton Towers do love doing things differently. So using this new SimWorks technology at the Alton Towers Resort for the Alton Towers Dungeons is my favourite choice for implementing this ride system in the UK. However, I do think that the most likely will be Flamingo Land Yorkshire, using it to enhance and reopen the previously very popular River Rapids. Or is it River Rides? Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. Like the video if you did enjoy it, and then you've done everything you need to do. Ciao, legends. That was good, wasn't it? Please, sir, can we have some more? You don't have to call me sir. But here's your link. Click it. Sir Pun-A-Lot would sound cool though.